Good morning. So today I did try and sit outside, but it's just a wee bit windy and the cards weren't behaving themselves. So I have come inside, although we do have some sunshine. We still have the odd puddle, so we must have had some rain overnight, but we've had a bright start, but it is a little bit cool. So we have a bright blessing for a new week. So today I'm going to bring you an oracle reading. Again, we're going to use the Herbal Astrology deck by Adriana Arialis, and it's been published by Hay House. A very nice deck and very informative, and a lot of information in there that is really beneficial to those who want to have a more spiritual experience and understand the essence of the elements that we're using. So the first card that came through for today is number 35, and it's Horsetail, and it's talking about patience. Now, I will post these at the end. If any of you actually get to the end of the video, you will actually see them. So, Spirit is speaking to us today about patience. It's about allowing things to unfold organically within divine timing, to not be hastened to try and call things forward before they come to their natural maturity. It can be difficult sitting in the essence of patience, but actually that in itself is a very valuable lesson, and it can be quite tranquil when you allow and let go, and you're not being energetically tied to anything. You're just allowing the energy and the vibration of the universe to work with the natural harmony and rhythm of your soul and the soul and essence of whatever you're calling in. Now, it can take longer if it's got to bring another essence into alignment with your own. It can take longer if your own essence is out of kilter and you sit in a place of worry, lack, fear, agitation because it is not being presented in the way or the timeliness that you feel it is being allowed. Patience is about surrender. It's about allowing things to open, to morph, to evolve, to be created, to manifest within their natural timeline. There is no time, but I can't think of another word apart from timeline. So to be patient is to allow something to organically evolve. And in doing that, we have no judgment. We have no anxiety, and we have no resistance, because as a vibrational being, if we are in a state other than peace, love and harmony, it will affect what we are trying to do on an energetic and a personal level. So to be in patience is just to sit in the understanding that things will evolve in the fullness of when they're supposed to be here. And in allowing that to happen organically, it may be that actually Spirit is giving you more than what you have been asking for. And something will show up in a better way. Something will be resolved on a higher timeline. Something will unfold in the fruition with greater blessings. But we have to hold the frequency and understand that it is coming, that is not delayed, it's not withheld, it's not been taken off the table, so to speak. It is just that it is not yet time for it to appear. Now that may be because you're not ready emotionally, vibrationally, spiritually to accept this gift, or it could be that some other element that is involved within the creating of it isn't in alignment. And Spirit does work very hard behind the scenes. And if it involves, like I said, other people, everyone has free will. And that free will needs to be in alignment with what you desire. Otherwise, it is always going to be delayed. So the second card that came through was number 47, Skull Cap. Stillness. So this is of a very similar theme. But to sit in stillness is to sit in a state of delighted expectancy. To know that everything is unfolding as it should do. To be able to tap in to greater wisdom and greater knowledge at a deeper depth than we have previously been able to access. To sit in stillness is to listen to the harmony of the universe. To be open to the guidance. To be able to discern the message. To not be wanting or not be in a rush, to be in a state of complete surrender. And stillness is a vibration of allowing the universe to be able to communicate directly with our soul, is to take out ego and just to sit in the positivity of allowing what is coming through to come through, and what is to be enlightened or shared will actually come through. So what is coming up within that stillness is what you need to know in this now moment. And that could be that something that you need to change, something you need to embrace, something you need to do, or something to be very grateful for, or even elements of awe. So practice stillness. Practice being open to receive with love and gratitude, and see what comes in. Have no expectancy and be delighted by the inspiration that flows through you in those still moments. So the next card that came through was number 25, which is Cat's Claw Purification. And we have a cat here, but she's being very quiet actually, so it makes a nice change. So purification is the understanding that we are here on a vibrational level, that there are elements of past trauma, patterning, deep beliefs, of neurolytic pathways that sometimes can trip us up energetically, emotionally, spiritually, and sometimes physically. So you're being asked to take a deep dive within the essence of your own soul and look to any patterns that may be showing up for you, any beliefs that may be holding you back, anything that is causing a physical or energetic block needs to be purified. It needs to be embraced. It needs to be understood. It needs to be forgiven and released. Everything that we are, everything that we see, we feel, we know, is all a reflection of what is in our soul. So if your purification is coming up for you today, then there is something within your vibrational essence that needs to shift. So I would suggest that you go into meditation and you ask your guides what it is that is coming up for you that needs to be cleansed, needs to be forgiven, needs to be embraced as a whole, because we are whole, a being of light. Both the shadow and the light form to create the whole. We have to love all aspects of ourselves to be complete. Traditionally, within this environment, as in the earth, for many millennia, things have been twisted, things have been portrayed as false, as dark, as satanic, as evil, as undesirable. But often those elements are parts of our soul origination that have been unloved, uncared for, distorted by perception, sometimes for perception of self and sometimes for perception of others, because we have not been true to our own light and it has become a distortion. So we need to go in and purify those feelings, those thoughts, those emotions, release anything, and then embrace all. We have to accept and love all of ourselves. Every single fibre, every single thought, every single emotion, and every single vibration that we've ever created. We are creators of our own reality. And we have to understand and take responsibility for that. So as we engage and as we become more aware and we raise our conscious levels, we become aware of these fragments of ourselves that have always been perceived as being lesser than, but they're not lesser than. They are encompassed and as great as. It's just that we don't put the same value on them because of the distortion that either your own patterning or society has put upon that aspect. So you're called to do some deep work. If this is coming up for you, if this is triggering you, if what I'm saying is causing some energetic shift, then there is something within your vibrational alignment that needs purification, needs forgiveness, needs acceptance and love. So I'll leave it there. And the last card that's come through is number 39, which is Ginkgo, and it's breakthrough. So this is just reminding us that there is light on the horizon, that there is brightness in what is happening, that energetically, when we're in alignment, things shift, patterns shift, we elevate, we embrace, and new beginnings and new light and new awareness flood in. And this is what breakthrough is telling us today, that there is a new beginning, there is a new reset. We've just had the autumn equinox, and that is the biggest energetic reset we've actually had for a while. And it's to be open and embrace what is coming in. Once you've done all the work, once you've done all the alignment, and you've released everything, and you've accepted and embraced everything with love, then your breakthrough happens. Your newness, your new energy, your new awareness comes into fruition. That which you have been seeking will manifest. It may not be in the form that you initially desired, but it will be in a form that your soul needs for further growth and expansion. So we have 4 little cards, and they are actually from the Tony Carmine Salarino deck, and it's called The Eternal Light, and it is published by Blue Angel. And it's in the dining room, in the lounge. I haven't actually brought it in with me today, but I do love these little cards, little guidance cards. So I will read them for you. And the first one is Trust All Is Well. Everything is happening for a reason. Although the reason may be currently unclear, trust that all is unfolding for your highest good, in accordance with the will of your soul. Divine purpose and timing are at play. As events unfold, they will blossom into something pleasantly unexpected. Trust all is well. The second card is Don't Give Up. In silence, all knowledge is revealed. To an open heart, all is wisdom. Don't give up on your dream. Go forth, shine, and savour each moment. Be the love you seek and the change you wish to see. Give freely without condition, for it is through giving that you now receive. Eternal love. Love knows no separation. Although you may be physically apart from a loved one, you are connected spiritually. Those who love are always present in our hearts. You shall meet again. How could you not when love is everything? Have faith in life, spirit, soul, and eternal love. And the last one for today is recollection. Light and love illuminate your heart and thoughts. Eternity is always with you. Memories drift through the infinite space of our souls, like an ocean of light between two shores, like autumn leaves recalling loved times upon this earth. Very deep. So those are your messages for today on this cooler day, but it is bright. We'll see how the day unfolds. So it's quite a deep message. It may not resonate with everybody. Like I said, it could trigger some awareness. It could trigger some, no, that's not for me. But there'll be something here energetically or spiritually or emotionally that you need to hear. It may be that you don't align with it currently, or it may be that your highest self, your higher conscious level, does actually take it and works with it, and it comes into your awareness in a different way in a now moment yet to come. So if you are here and you're seeing this, there is part of this message that is for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's all energy. It's all awareness and understanding of how to progress. So from my heart to your heart on this cool but pleasant day, I wish you good morning, good evening, good night, or good afternoon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your messages. Thank you for sharing the content so it touches others' hearts. I hold the intention that it meets the people that it's supposed to meet, and they go on and then they can share it with others. So on this beautiful day, namaste.